Hey YouTube, what's up? Dr. T here, and welcome to the Altcoin Express and my hometown of St. Petersburg, Florida. So in this section, we will deal with robotics, namely Sophia and other developers like Boston Dynamics. So from the Robot Report, we have this article a little ways back. I just kind of found it on my Twitter. Drones playing critical role in emergency response. This presentation here is a few years back when he's laying out his concepts of this, I believe. I didn't look at it, but it's there for you to watch. In the basement of New York University in 2013, Dr. Sergei Lupashin wooed the room of 100 leading technology enthusiasts with one of the first indoor unmanned aerial vehicle demonstrations. During his presentation, Dr. Lupashin of ETH Zurich, that's a university in Zurich, Switzerland, attached a dog leash to an aerial drone while declaring to the audience, "There has to be another way of flying robots safely around people." Lupashin's creativity eventually led to the invention of Photokite and one of the most successful Indiegogo campaigns. Where am I? Please. Losing it today. Since Lupashin's demo, there are now close to 100 providers of tethered drones, from innovative startups to aftermarket solutions to restrain unmanned flying vehicles. Probably the best known enterprise solution is Sci-Fi Works, which has raised more than 30 million. During President Trump's visit to his golf course in New Jersey in August last year, the Department of Homeland Security deployed Sci-Fi's tethered drone to patrol the perimeter. The proof of concept will help determine the potential future use of tethered unmanned aerial systems in supporting the agency's protective mission, said DHS in a statement about its Spy in the Sky program. The tethered systems used in the proof of concept is operated using a microfilament tether that provides power to the aircraft, and the secure video from the aircraft to the operator control unit. Sci-Fi systems are currently being used to provide bird's eye view to police departments and military units for a number of high-profile missions, including the Boston Marathon. Photokite, Sci-Fi and others have proved that tethered flying offer huge advantages from traditional remote control or autonomous UAVs by removing regulatory, battery and payload restrictions from lengthy missions. Genius NY, the largest unmanned system accelerator, awarded $1 million to Photokite last week for its latest enterprise line of tethered drones. The company clinched the competition after demonstrating how its drones can fly for up to 24 hours continuously, providing real-time video feed autonomously and safely above large populated centers. Photokite's chief executive, Chris McCall, announced that the funds will be used to fulfill a contract with one of the largest fire truck manufacturers in the United States. We're building an add-on to fire and rescue vehicles and public safety vehicles to be added on top of, for instance, a fire truck. And then a firefighter is able to pull up to an emergency scene, push a button, and up on top of the fire truck, this box appears up, a Photokite flies up and starts live streaming thermal and normal video down to the firefighters on the ground, boasts McCall. So we have a picture here of what goes on before and what comes with this system. Photokite is not the only kite drone company marketing to firefighters. Latvian-born startup Aerons is attaching fire hoses to its massive multi-rotor unmanned aerial vehicle. Aerons claims to have successfully built a rapid response UAV that can climb up to 1,000 feet within 6 minutes to extinguish fires from the air. This enables first responders to have a reach of close to 10 times more than traditional fire ladders. The Y Combinator startup offers I can't get it right. I'm going to give up on that one. 2 modes: a 28 propeller version that can carry up to 441 pounds to a height of 980 feet, and a 36 propeller version that ferries over 650 pounds of equipment to ascend over 1,600 feet. However, immediate interest of the Aerons solution is coming from industrial clients such as windmill farms. Over the last 2 months, we've been very actively talking to windmill turbine owners, says Janice Putrams, CEO of Aerons. We have lots of interest and letters of intent in Texas, Spain, Turkey, South America for wind turbine cleaning, and in places like Canada, the Nordic and European for de-icing. If the weather is close to freezing, it builds up and they have to stop the turbine. TechCrunch reported last month that the company moves its sales operation to Silicon Valley. How much more we got? Just a little bit. The emergency response industry is also looking to other drones to tackle its most difficult challenges. For over a year, Zipline has been successfully delivering blood for critical transfusions to the most remote areas of Africa. Zipline announced earlier this month it filed with the FFA to begin testing later this year in America. This is welcome news for the USA rural health centers, which are straddled with exploding costs, staff shortages and crippling infrastructure. Fast Company recently reported that nearly half of the rural providers already have a negative operation margin, as rural residents who tend to be sicker than the rest of the country have to rely on the small clinics that remain. Drones could ensure that these clinics have access to necessary supplies. Blood products spoil quickly, and outside major hospitals it's common not to have the right blood on hand for a procedure. Using the drone would be fast, cheaper and more reliable than delivering these supplies in a van or car. There is a lot that the US can be doing better, and that's what we think is ultimately the promise of future logistics and automated logistics, says Zeppelin's chief executive Keller Rinaudo. It's not delivering tennis shoes or pizzas to someone's backyard, it's providing access to healthcare where people need it most. So in the background there are things going on here. These tethered drones are starting to become a player in various environments, and no doubt there's going to be a market for further use of them in the future.